Number 1, music. Music sets the mood of your video. This is one of the most important thing aside from the video talaga is your music. In relation to that, sound. The sound quality should be at par with the video that you are making. Per se, if your video ay nasa 100%, alangan naman yung sound nyo or yung audio nyo is just at 50%. Just make sure talaga na you'll do your best to have that clean, crisp audio, not just the background music, but of course, yung mic nyo, yung sinasabi nyo should be clear and crisp. So, invest on a mic, I suggest, and of course, wag nyong kalimutan yung background music nyo. Because again, dyan magdidepende yung gusto nyong ambience or yung mood sa video nyo is sa music nyo. Per se, ako gusto ko ng maybe lo-fi, kaya neto, maybe sometimes I want some funky beats like this one, or probably out of nowhere I want some house music, electronic, EDM, whatever, just like that. Because by the end of the day, yung music talaga yung magdadala sa video nyo to the next level. That's number 1, music and the sound quality of your voice. Invest in a boom mic just like the Comica VM20. Yeah. Number 2, lighting. Just like the sound or music, you should invest on good lighting. I mean, you hear this all the time kung saan nyo to naririnig. The best and cheapest lighting is the sunlight or the daylight, which I totally agree. But then again, na-mention ko na to sa video ko dati, you cannot control the daylight or the sunlight because sometimes it's too harsh and sometimes it's too dark. So what I suggest is get a lighting. Per se, mine, I'm using the Godox SL60, and the positioning of the lighting will definitely help you big time. Wag lang sa harap nyo, wag lang dito, wag lang sa baba. Make sure, in my case lang, I'm doing the 45-degree angle with the light set up, elevated kaunti and straight to my face, and I have a key light. No, that's not a key light. That's a rim light right here, which is the Ambitful A1, straight to my face din at a 90-degree angle para naman this would separate me more sa background ko since I'm just using an f4 lens. Gusto ko ma-separate talaga sa background ko with the help of this rim light right here. And as you've noticed, pag ganito yung setup ko, I will open that curtain because that will lalawak, that will help or widen my depth of field, so that will result to better depth of field or blurry background. So that was number 2, lights. Number 3, B-roll. I'm not talking about B-roll na wasiwas. I'm not talking about the cinematic B-rolls kung ano-ano yung nakikita nyo sa channel ko and some other channels. I'm talking about the real B-roll. This is the A-roll, and what I'm about to pop in here right now, and na-pop ko na kanina, that's the B-roll. That B-roll will definitely help para naman hindi ma-bored yung viewers mo kasi aminin natin, sometimes our faces, dyan lang talaga nakatingin yung viewers. It is really boring, especially if you do not know how to speak charismatic, I think. Basta if wala kang energy, wala ka pang B-roll, your audience will gonna leave, your audience will get bored, so that will result to low retention rate, tapos hindi ipopromote ni YouTube yung video mo. So use some B-roll. What I usually do, bago lang, I'm trying to do this technique. I've seen this sa isang video sa YouTube ko na while I'm editing, once I'm done editing with my A-roll, which is this clip right here, I'm gonna shoot another B-roll para naman imamatch ko na lang siya sa editing. And it is kind of easy naman, and it is very, very useful. So that was number 3, use some B-roll. Hindi wasiwas B-roll just the real B-roll. Number 4 is script. Now this is very, very subjective because me personally, I do not use it, but I suggest you do because this will make your life easier when it comes to content creating, especially for talking heads. Because this is probably the best way to avoid those dead airs like whatever, and you will save a lot of time para hindi ka na mag-retake ng retake kasi nakakalimutan mo yung sinasabi mo or nakakalimutan mo yung sasabihin mo. So magsulat ka, but do not make it too obvious that you are doing or reading a script or naka-memorize ka ng script, because the viewers can definitely tell kung may binabasa ka or may script ka sa utak mo, because I don't know, there's just some siguro who's really good at it and there's some na medyo halatang halata. So that's the downside of using a script. I suck at reading, I suck at memorizing, so might as well I'm open-minded. Kung ano na lang yung gusto kong isabihin, sasabihin ko na lang, walang pa-script. And may alternative ka naman. If you don't want to write some scripts, you could do a bullet form type of text and just write your keywords right there para hindi mo malilimutan yung topic mo or yung gusto mo talagang hindi makalimutan. Yun. Number 4, script. Number 5, the most important thing for me is planning. Because number 1 to 4 would be useless without this. Trust me. I mean, make sure you have visualized everything bago ka nag-umpisa, bago ka nag-on or nag-set up ng camera or lighting mo. Make sure you have everything in mind kung ano yung gagawin mo. Kasi ako, I really plan ahead. Well, not big time planning, pero I do some shot lists from time to time. Magsusulat ako kung ano yung mga gusto kong topic na sabihin or ano yung keywords na gusto kong ipa-imply, kagaya nung sinabi ko kanina. And make sure din mag-isip ka na paano mo to i-edit in the long run. I usually think of the edit first before shooting. Because some people kasi is nagsushoot lang tapos pagdating mo sa editing, wala na, ang hirap na talaga. So might as well just think of the edit first before shooting. So that was number 5, planning. Excuse me. That was my tips on how to improve your video or your talking headshots. But I will give you one more bonus lang. This is going to be bonus. Number 6, bonus jump cuts. This is a time-consuming thing to do. Kasi people kasi, they just cut the end of the word and then maybe the beginning of the word and you have that maybe silence in the middle. Yan, ikakat mo. And that's the basic jump cut. Pero what I usually do is i-overlay ko yung clip to another, the last syllable of the word and to the next or the beginning of the next word or the next phrase that I'm about to say, because pacing is the most important thing kung magto-talking head ka lang. Kasi again, nobody's gonna watch you just talk there slowly, boring, walang charisma. So the jump cuts will definitely help kung gusto mo talagang may pacing yung video mo. So again, that was my bonus tip. Do some jump cuts. Ngayon ko lang napansin, natapos na ako. Wala pala akong intro kanina. Like, wala akong welcome message. Wala lahat. Diretso na. Gusto niyo ba yun? Yung mga wala nang paligoy-ligoy pa. Diretso, straight to the point. Tapos yung intro nyo nasa outro. Like this.